Everybody? It is your boy Nowheres, and like any other day, we are going to watch r/ entitled parents. If you if you want to see the rest of the thing, it's going to be on in the link in the description below. Holla at me, or just ask it. I mean, go in the comments below, find out whatever else you want to watch. But till then, here we go.
Entitled Parents, episode number 27. Entitled Kid tried to force my cousin to play with him in a bouncy house. Posted by user Maddie J. EK, my younger cousin. EM, his mother. BC, my older cousin with a broken leg. This happened a few years ago, at Thanksgiving. My uncle married a woman whose real character, not a good one, came out soon after she had 2 sons with him. One of the sons is hyper, but fairly sweet, but his little brother EK is a menace. Our whole family hates watching the 2 of them together, but often are okay with the older brother. Anyways, we also have a lot of other kids in our family around 5 to 10 years old, so we all pitched in and got a bouncy house for Thanksgiving one year to keep them entertained. As little kids do, they all wanted the older cousins, me and a few others, 17 to 23 years old, to play with them. We were a bit more preoccupied with sneaking alcohol and hanging with each other, but a few of us did give them some attention. One of the older kids had broken his leg, eye socket, and a few ribs from riding horses a couple weeks ago, and definitely could not go in the bouncy house. EK insists he goes in, and BC is trying to be as nice as possible while saying no, but EK throws a fit for not getting what he wants and runs away. A couple minutes later, EM charges up to BC, Mama Bear mode on full, and confronts him. EK says you slapped him. BC is not one to take shit, so he just says, no, EK's lying, and walks off. He didn't talk to EM the rest of the night, and EK is now scared of BC since then. The sad thing is, this isn't the first or the last time EK has claimed this, and his mother dotes on him and believes every word he says. His other brother often gets blamed for bullying EK when it's the other way around. And our whole family has noticed this, except for EM. Hey now, what up everybody, Misery Box here.
I really have no opinion on that because basically it's like she's on Mama Bear mode, but yet she's still a sack of shit. So I mean, really, there's nothing else to say about it. She's a sack of shit. Hashtag sack of shit.
Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for daily Reddit videos. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Entitled Kid Tries to Get Me Arrested. Posted by user Spoken4. This happened about 2 years ago. Entitled Kid, EK, me, Ref, Entitled Kid's mom, EKM, EK friends. I run an after-school program for high schoolers. The idea is to create a safe space for them to do homework or hang out. We host various programs that help with leadership building, utilizing mentorship, community outreach, and more. Within that program, I also created a leadership team that was made up of graduates whom wanted to give back to the community. As a way to show my gratitude for their assistance, I would treat these guys to different events, activities, and restaurants around town. This situation happened at a trampoline park. We had just arrived and the place was fairly empty. It was pretty awesome, as there was a foam pit, basketball rim, dodgeball court, and trampoline scattered about. We signed off the safety waivers and went in. In all honesty, this shit's hard, and after about 5 minutes, my old ass was ready to leave. But the guys were having a blast. One of my students ended up organizing a dodgeball game with some of the middle schoolers there. So I joined in, and everyone was having a good time until EK showed. EK was this small, light-skinned, red-haired boy around 11 or so. He came in with a group of friends. When he joined, he kept getting into people's faces, throwing the balls at super close distances, and just being an overall jerk. Meanwhile, I was in the corner, mostly leaning on the foam wall and throwing anything that came my way. I was off to the side when I saw someone suddenly nailed EK with the ball right in the noggin, to which I responded by pointing and laughing. Suddenly, this kid turned and glared at me. I saw he was miffed, and I brought my laugh down to a chuckle. Then he darted off. About 10 minutes later, one of the refs came. I had spoken to the guy earlier about the program and such, so he calmly pulled me aside. Ref, so that kid told his mom that you beat him. Me,
What?
Ref, he's saying you hit him, and the mom is on the phone with the police.
Then call the police, bitch.
Okay, shit. Thanks for the tip. So, for reference, I'm a tall, large-bearded man, and I know too well how easy it is to get the raw end of the stick for bullshit accusations. So this causes me to get a bit of an anxiety rush. With the ref's help, I quickly make my way to the mother. All the while, I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to explain it. Even though I assume there were cameras, it's still a biatch of a situation.
Right.
Excuse me, miss? Apparently there seems to be some sort of misunderstanding. EKM. Yes, apparently you hit my son. What is a grown man doing playing on trampolines? Me. No, I didn't. In fact, I wasn't near your son. He was messing about with other kids. I'm actually here with my students. It's part of a church program. EKM pauses, looks at her son, who's pissed, and looks back at me. She then hangs up the phone. Okay, we'll figure this out.
Okay.
She quickly gets up and walks to the back while calling all of EK's friends. They come over and she asks them, EKM, was this person bullying EK? The friends look at me and get this WTF look on their faces. EK friends, no, it was someone else. He was in the corner. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything.
Word.
It was someone. EK, no, it was him. He did it. They're lying.
So, yeah, I gotta. There's no way I can edit this out. So basically, I'm gonna rise this up a little bit. Got 5 seconds on the clock. So y'all are going to watch a little bit with me, I guess, since I did not know he had advertisements on here.
Investing is weird, but
three,
weird doesn't
2,
stop you from doing other
1,
things, like
0.
swiping.
Okay, that's enough.
Fine, he's the one. EK friends. No, it wasn't. He didn't do anything. Yeah, it was another group of kids. After that, EK darted off. His mom's face got red, and she...
Oh
What's
man,
up,
I'm
guys?
so sorry, y'all. But I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get it back. I'm messing up. This is the first time I messed up on here, so I'm.
What's up today's story?
All right.
And she sort of brushed me off. I guess coming to terms that her son is a little shit. Everything got cleared up, and I went back with my students. A little while later, the mom walked past me and sort of apologized for his behavior.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that little issue gave me some anxiety, and I put off planning another event for a bit. I'm just glad I spoke to the ref a bit before everything went down, because if he didn't tip me off, that whole thing would have been a shit fest. TLDR, we're gonna just skip that. Clearly, you know why. I won't let the satanic, tattooed lesbians look after my baby.
Oh,
Hosted by
this might be a good one before I go ahead and stop this.
So far, I have worked in a McDonald's, 2 child care centers, and I am currently a cleaner at a shopping center. So I deal with entitled parents on an almost, I can share a few of my great stories. So I have a few tattoos on my arms, and I have a few stories about this one child care center and my arm tattoos. So I was sitting at a table with some of the children and we were drawing. Enter EP and CK, cute kid who wasn't bad. EP drops off CK, who runs over to me and joins our table. CK starts drawing with us. EP comes over to me and stares at my arm. What are those? Points at my tattoos. Me, oh, this is the Dark Mark, and this is the Marauders, and this is... EP cuts me off. How dare you have such evil tattoos, and you are proud of those?
Yeah.
CK, no, mommy, they aren't evil tattoos. They are Harry Potter. Harry Potter had saved my life a few times, so I have a few Harry Potter tattoos on my arm, and I love teaching the kids about Harry Potter. We even had a Harry Potter party in that room on my birthday. We had a sorting hat. The kids chose their house. EP, you are teaching kids it's okay to disrespect themselves and teaching them evil things and tell them to draw on themselves.
Wait, what?
Starts tearing up, and CK and a few kids notice and hug me. My coworker, CW, notices this and comes over. EP, yelling I will go to hell, as she doesn't want CK in my class while CK starts crying too. CW, have you signed in, CK? EP, yes. CW, then you need to leave.
Yeah.
EP, I don't want her looking after my daughter. You need to get rid of her. CW,
What?
if you don't want her to look after your daughter, you will need to find another center, as she, me, is a part of the center, and we can't fire her because of a few tattoos. Takes
Everybody
off her
got
jacket,
tattoos.
revealing 2 whole arm sleeves. EP turns pale, tries to take CK, who is holding on to me. CW, excuse me, you can't take her. Her father is picking her up today. EP and her husband divorced.
Yeah.
EP yells, I can't leave my baby with satanic tattooed lesbians. CW and I look at each other and laugh. CW, well, you can't take her unless you want to lose custody of CK. EP still leaves. In the end, we called CK's dad, and he got full custody of CK because her mom violated their custody agreement, and CK continued to come back to the center.
That's a cool little kid.
Crazy entitled
All right,
mom
that's enough.
yells
That's
at me
enough.
for
I'm
turning her
sorry. I'm sorry, but you can't judge people by their tattoos, regardless. That's the one real thing. You cannot judge nobody by their tattoos. But like I said, if you want to see more things like this, comment down below. Let me know. And for more entitled parents, there'll be another one sooner or later. I'm not sure yet because I'm trying to go ahead and bring y'all in. Bring in the family. The No Words Army. But until then, peace to you. All right. 3, 2.